The Johto remakes are some of the most beloved games in the series, but one of their biggest faults is how stingy they are with their heart scales. There's only one available here on Route 32 before the post-game and one located here in Vermilion City afterward, but I'm assuming you already knew that. Any additional heart scales are going to have to come from using Rock Smash. Now, despite these being pretty old games, it's surprising to learn that there really isn't a heart scale farming meta until today. The most common way to farm heart scales is in Cianwood City, where we can smash several rocks right next to each other, but this is actually far from optimal for a couple reasons. 1. There's about a 20 to 30% chance that a wild Pokemon will appear to waste our time. Incidentally, repels will not stop this either. And 2. There's a common misconception that all rocks in the game are created equal. Bulpapedia has this chart that shows the ratio of wild Pokemon versus items spawning in each location with breakable rocks, and we can see that Cianwood only has a 20% chance of spawning an item, and that will only be a heart scale 10% of that time. So each rock only has a 2% chance of producing a heart scale, and we're going to be stopped by a wild Pokemon more often than items spawn. The optimal location for farming items in general is actually Violet City, with a whopping 50% chance to spawn an item and a 0% chance to waste your time with a wild Pokemon. Unfortunately, there is only one singular rock in this location, but every time we smash it, we have a pretty solid 5% chance of getting what we came for. But if we dig a little deeper, we can actually boost our odds even further. First, make sure the Pokemon walking with you is the one using Rock Smash. This will boost the item spawn rate by an additional 5%. Also, if the Rock Smasher is a Pokemon with the abilities Keen Eye, Magnapul, or Suction Cups, another 5% will be tacked on, boosting our item spawn odds to 60%. So stacking all of these odds, we have a 6% chance of seeing a heart scale every time we smash the rock. Timing ourselves, we can smash it once about every 15 seconds. So on average, we'll farm one heart scale every 4 to 5 minutes, which is already far better than other locations. But there is one more way to skyrocket our odds. If the rock smashing Pokemon has the abilities Super Luck or Serene Grace, then the odds of the item being a heart scale is doubled. There are only 2 Pokemon lines obtainable before the post-game with these abilities that can also learn Rock Smash, and those are Togepi, obtained early in the game for free, and Dunsparce, most commonly available by smashing rocks in Dark Cave. If we add all of these strats together, a heart scale has a whopping 11% chance to spawn every time you smash this rock. That is one heart scale every 2 to 3 minutes, and the optimal rate for HeartGold and SoulSilver. Stop waiting for a Love spawn and get out of Cianwood City. This is the fastest farming method you're gonna find. I hope I've saved you a little time here, since I know a lot of people are still playing these beloved games on original hardware. So stop wasting time and go grab yourself some honest to goodness heart scales.